Alright, let's get growing. Day 23 of summer year 2. We ended on a skull cavern run yesterday, so we've got some stuff to clean up. It's going to take a minute to get going this morning. Don't... Okay, it's a good luck day. We're not going to go back to the skull caverns. I was afraid for a second there. No, we're going to go ahead and have a nice quiet day on the farm today. Or at least that's what I'll tell everyone. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure we have some catching up to do. We probably have to go up to Robin's and get her to build something. I would imagine that something would be a fish pond. Today's a Tuesday, so nothing special. It would be nice, I tell you what, it would be nice to just go ahead and upgrade the hoe and the watering can before we get too deep into Ginger Island. We can absolutely go plant stuff there now. At any moment, at any given moment, we can start making iridium sprinklers and planting stuff over there. I have not been that focused on the sprinklers. Yeah. we didn't do much farming here, so not too many sprinklers, but we do have the materials, and of course Krobus is there. I'm just gonna sell that. Okay, let's get our stuff back. Let's get all of our regular tools back, and we'll see how this day ends up. Whoops. Alright. Shadow with the first. Welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. How's it growing? I am just getting recovered from yesterday, from yesterday's Skull Cavern run, and early departure. I was going to put this golden animal cracker in the angler pond. Shannon, welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? For some reason, your pinned message always finds a way of making me smile, especially today of all days. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. It's there just for a little boost. Shadow, hello. I'm good. Finished my chores this morning. How are you doing? Was there any major mess? Not here. Not here on my place. I do think there was a walnut tree that came down in the winds last night. I have not been down that far to confirm. The winds were really whipping here overnight. Excuse me, sorry. Good morning, Mango. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? Yeah, the winds were really howling here overnight. It was interesting. Not growing great. Nephew's funeral. My family don't want me there, so I can't go. Wasn't invited. I'm so sorry, Shannon. You can grieve and you can say goodbye in your own ways. I know it's hard, and I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. Anything you need to talk about, feel free. In the Discord. 7 days of chilled out vibes. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for the stream streak. I appreciate you. Alright. I think we're ready to take care of our day here. Grieving is very hard. Grieving is very hard. Grieving takes time. I know I'm still grieving for a lot of things in my life that I'm not quite over yet. And I think that just continues, right? You learn to live with it. It never goes away. And it never really gets better either. Sorry. You just learn to live with it as another life experience. Moo Shake and Moolady have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Jeez. That's rough. I know you've said you've had rough family stuff. That is rough. Millie, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. How's it growing? It's good to see you. Let's get the duck. I don't think the void eggs are actually more money than the regular eggs at this point. Gold Star mayonnaise, I think, is more profitable, to be fair. But the coop isn't really about profit here. We were just having fun. Reptar has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. No more talk about our stock grind. Thankfully, I have work tonight, so it'll distract my mind. Well, we will absolutely change the subject. Sir Exalot has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. And Duck Vader has been petted. All right. Let's throw all this stuff in there and continue on. Good morning, Pickles. Got a snail. Do we have a new question to debate? We do not. We do not. I left that one up. I can change it on lunch break, I guess. I don't actually have one. I was thinking about doing something quirky. Hold on. Let me think about it. My initial thought was, what utensil do you use to spread jam? I know most people's answer is going to be the same, but I've got my own quirky answer. What utensil do you use to spread jam? I think for the most part, everyone's going to say a knife. I use a teaspoon. And you can call me a heretic all you want. I'm going to keep using a teaspoon. I just find that it spreads it more easily for me. And I enjoy licking off that last bit before I put it in the sink. I don't mind that there's a little bit extra. But I was just wondering if anyone used anything other than a knife. If anyone maybe just for giggles uses a fork. What utensil do you use to eat cake? Absolutely, I use a spoon. Absolutely, I use a spoon. I am a consummate spoon enjoyer. I prefer a spoon for anything where it's possible. I find spoons to be better knives than forks, if that makes sense. But I am a rice enjoyer, and a fork for rice never quite felt right. Okay, we have 2 that I have yet to put a fish in. We need 20 slime. Use a spoon you use to make coffee, not a tablespoon like most people. Yes. So that would be a teaspoon, right? You use a teaspoon to eat cake. That's patience. That's patience. All right, we will get some slime for this fishy here. If I can remember, we'll get up to Robin to build another pond. We do want to start looking at making more preserve jars. We need to fill up this shed. We're starting to run low on, or not run low, we're starting to back up on row. Okay, and I need slime to complete that fish quest. All right. And then we're good to go. Let's go get our stuff. Oh boy. The fish seem happy. That was wonderful. I think maybe I enjoy that a little too much. We'll swing by Robin's, get the fish pond built, go find Lewis, give him his oil. I'd rather throw it to him from a distance. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. All right. Oh, it's Tuesday. Of course it's Tuesday. Of course it's Tuesday. All right, let's go find Mayor Lewis. I would imagine he's in town somewhere. Tomorrow is Willie's birthday. We might want to start paying attention to those. Robin some wood. And there he is. Let me see. It's high quality, very slick. Great, thank you. All right. So we do want to do some things on the farm, but it's perfectly acceptable if we would rather go over to the Ginger Island farm and get started. One of the nice things to do over there, besides just planting ancient fruit, is to plant mixed seeds, because we can get our pineapples started. We can get our pineapples started immediately then. Mixed seeds have a chance, I believe it's 1 in 4. There's 4 different things to be a pineapple on Ginger Island, and that is one of our goals. Pineapples are one of the more valuable fruits beyond ancient fruit. I just wanted to grab the ancient seeds here. And it's my personal favorite for carrying around as food, because it's basically your entire health bar and energy bar with one gold quality pineapple. So let's see here about making. We would need to buy coal to make more preserve jars anyway. We don't have a lot of wood either, okay? So we'll buy some coal. Jill, you never showed up at the boat, so I went looking for you. Found you sprawled out in the dirt with a couple of parrots pulling gold out of your pockets. Had to drag you all the way down to the boat. My legs feel like 2 freshwater shrimp. You know, I don't think I've ever passed out on Ginger Island before. I don't think I've ever seen that message from Willie. We got a treat from Gus. Marlin picked us up the night before from the Skull Caverns. Okay, all right. We're good to go. Oh, I don't need to walk. Jeez. We've had these mine carts for a year. Still forgetting to use them. All right, let's get... Oh, we've got our gold trash can. Oh, that's just the copper trash can. I'm gonna come back and drop off the trash can again. I'm gonna need so much coal. Alright, I think that's good for now. I'm gonna come back and drop off the trash can again. I definitely want money for throwing things away while we're in the Skull Caverns. I want to get some compensations. Okay, and maybe we should make what preserve jars we can now. Oh, come on. It's just 10 right now. That's all the wood we have. So now the wood is the limiting factor. We can harvest some wood from Ginger Island while we're there. We can clean up the farm area of all of those coconut trees. I'll just bring this spaghetti and eat it while we're there. We'll drop off these preserve jars. We're almost there with this shed. Oh, that was it. Actually, this shed is done. So I think after we start another row or two of fish ponds, we'll start another shed. No. I do need to put more fish. The void salmon was one. And I guess we can just pick another. Let me see the other chest. Oh, that's right, the lionfish. Yes, we'll do the void salmon and the lionfish right now. I need signs. Oh my goodness, my brain this morning is absolutely worse than normal. We do have ads coming in soon. So if you are not currently subscribed, please turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to sip my tea for a bit. And we'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, we've got a few seconds until we're back, it looks like. And then we'll get these fish in this pond and get over to Ginger Island. Alright, looks like everyone should be back from ads. So we'll get going. Just gonna throw these fish in these ponds, and I still didn't get the signs, did I? Oh well, I'm not coming back. There we go. Cleaned up. And that was the void salmon and the lionfish. Let me mark those off the list. The void salmon and the lionfish. All right. Making progress. Making progress. Let's go. Let's head out to Ginger Island. I do want to grab 5 iron bars. I don't have 5 iron bars. Okay. I need to make some iron bars. The furnaces are still working on the iridium. So we need to make some iron bars. At this point, our default action is always going to be going to Ginger Island. That is always going to be the thing we do right now. Biome balance, a curious substance. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. We actually really want that. Mango ended up starting a new save last night since last was really old. Was only a spring. Thought that glitch task was build a coop. I mean, it could have been if it was glitched. If you were that early, I think starting over is probably the best idea. Especially if it's been, I think you said 5 years since you had played it. Probably best to just start from scratch. I do that a lot. Walk away from a game for years, and then you absolutely have to start over again. We're going to skip that cutscene every time now. Once is enough to see us sail over to the island. It's just, it's bad enough signing out of a game for a day or two and logging back in and thinking, what was I doing here? But signing out of a game for 5 years, I would have no idea what was going on. That's possible. That's possible. Somewhere in the mix, the updates over the years, and your file didn't get played between updates. Absolutely could have made a difference. I'm not really great on software and programming, so not really sure how that would work, but sounds plausible. We're just going to throw in some ancient fruit, and I didn't bring the mixed seeds, did I? I was talking about it the whole time, and I still didn't bring them. We'll get to it, though. We're going to spend some time working on Ginger Island for the next couple weeks, really. At least the next couple weeks, until we get this thing full. It does not have to be full of ancient fruit at this point. It currently has to be full of some ancient fruit, and then we need to get to the key quests. Sorry, Quee quests. Yay. We need to get to the Quee quests so that we can get the Pierre's Missing Stock list and get to work growing a little bit of everything. It would also be nice to have some Junimo chests so that we can just send things straight to Ginger Island. We don't have to physically carry them here ourselves then. There can be a chest where if we want to use it on Ginger Island, we throw it in the chest, and when we get here, it's already here. Okay, I want to take a bit of a pause and go ahead and set up our first growing area. So that we can, we have to go talk to Robin to complete that. Just to get the ancient fruit started. It takes a month to grow. It takes a month to grow. Whoops, there's the ancient fruit. Alright. I do have one more. There we go. So we'll do that, and it's going to take a minute, because I've never upgraded the hoe. Today's plans, sorry I was at the shop. We're just going to be defaulting to this. We're going to be defaulting to get all of our regular chores done, come on over to Ginger Island, expand the farm a little bit, find some golden walnuts. We are going to want to have a bit of a bigger keg empire before we Oh, it was 53. Okay. We're going to want to have a bit of a bigger keg empire to fund our heavy purchases, such as the return scepter and the rest of the golden walnuts. It looks like I do have some mixed seeds just from chopping out the weeds, so that's good news. That's good news. I want the pineapples as soon as we can. Thankfully, they only take 2 weeks to grow, I believe. Okay, so now we are going to keep going over. I'll slowly but surely make that just ancient fruit. That side row. We'll be making some seed makers for over here. Actually, we'll just, once we're done with the ones in the greenhouse, we'll bring those over. We don't need a ton of seed makers. We're going to be doing this a little bit at a time. Once we get access to Pierre's missing stock list, I want most of this Ginger Island farm to be doing basically 15 of everything, so that we can, maybe it's 20 of everything, to make sure we can ship and cook everything, as well as ship 15 of everything. We will eventually ship 300 of something if we haven't already. I don't think we have. But there's all kinds of things that we want to do that involve growing every single crop in the game, and the major crops in large quantities. So that's what this Ginger Island farm is going to be about, is just completing all of those goals. When they're all done, then we can spread the ancient fruit the whole way across and start making millions of gold per week. Alright, and I'm going to call this good. It's 11 p.m. I do want to fish until we pass out here. So, let's make some path. Let's do gravel path here. I like that. And how much wood do we have? Oh, we don't even have 50. Okay. Let me go ahead and just chop down one tree so that I can make a chest for our Ginger Island farm. Okay. We'll just stick it here for now. It's not really important. We only got 2 mixed seeds. Hey, two is better than 0, right? Alright, but I'm going to leave one spot for a path here. And then we'll put our first quality sprinkler. I only need to do 2 spots for now. Okay. And we do have enough inventory to go fishing until we pass out. I won't go hungry here. The waters are full of edible, nay delicious fish. I even caught a stingray in the caves by the southeast shore. I haven't a clue what to do with it, though. The other day I even fished up a couple of golden walnuts. They seem to be all over the island. The local parrots go crazy for them. Yes. We can definitely get a few of these golden walnuts by ourselves. Okay. I'm just dropping those off so I'm not carrying them is all. We'll head down to the beach. Tomorrow we can come and, oh well, I guess I'm fishing here. Tomorrow we can come chop down all those coconut trees, farm some wood, farm some coconuts. I believe that's how we get our first golden coconut, is chopping down coconut trees. So it's not a bad idea. But that's a good start. We've cleared most of the Ginger Island farm. We've got a good bunch of ancient fruit started. We're making progress. We're making progress. I probably should have dropped off the rest of that gravel path in the chest, but we can keep it with us and come back. I don't think we've already gotten all of the golden walnuts we can get out of the water. I could be wrong, of course. I could be wrong. But I don't think I have. I believe it's only 5, but I don't really remember pulling up a bunch from the water. Alright, pass outs goes down. And we'll get cleaned up and start the day. Neutral luck day. Nothing going on here on the farm. We can definitely be making more kegs. We can definitely be making more preserve jars just to start saving them up. For now, since we don't have another shed yet, I think it's just the kegs. Oh, we've got 2 snake vertebrae. We're going to want to bring those with us as well. We need to also bring a bomb. Okay, it's taking shape. I never ended up needing to eat that spaghetti. But now's a good time. Spaghetti breakfast. Nice. Alright. Good morning, Pickles. I heard you over there. Alright. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. No. Nope, the animals live in the barn now. They're not coming out. There's no grass, and they just get in my way. Alright, Reptar has been petted. Sir Exalot has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. And Lizard has been petted. Alright. What are we looking? We don't have a huge stack. We can definitely split this goat cheese though, and sell some of that. All right, and we do need to make iron. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. We do need to make iron. For building all the kegs as well, but also for upgrading the trash can and our hoe and watering can. Speaking of which, I'm just going to grab these mixed seeds so that I do not forget them. And 1 bomb. There we go. I don't believe it has to be a mega bomb to get that guy out of the cave. The archaeologist, Professor Snail. I don't believe it needs to be anything special for that. Okay, I don't even need to do anything in there today. Oh, that's right. I've forgotten the daily routine already. We start at the top. And we do need to go get Robin on the next fish pond today. Oh, we've got 2 quests down there. It is row day. Why did I not pick that up? Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. That makes sense, of course. Of course that makes sense. Alright, and eventually we will get around to those golden tablets. It's going to take us a while, though. That was never going to happen immediately. Two jade and a maple syrup. Not a problem. Not a problem. I do need to bring signs back. Okay, and I do need to clean up. I need to get cleaned up to be able to deal with the shed. So we'll go do that. Okay. I'm just going to sell these guys. They're not worth anything. And I generally don't use them because we fish till we pass out. Alright, maple syrup. Maple syrup and 2 jades. And then we can take care of the shed. And then get up to Robin's. Just what we needed. The fish seem happy. Alright, we're moving along. We're moving along. Let's... well, yes, glacier fish. I don't have any legend roe, it appears. So we'll just do the bigger stacks first. Just to save space. And this should be, I mean, it should be a significant amount of money. Whew, I am not processing things this morning. I think the wind probably woke me up a few times. And I'm just in one of those kind of fogs. All right. I hope that works out. This is a little bit inconvenient still. I haven't quite figured out the best way to go about handling bunches of small piles of roe. Maybe I want to let myself get behind on the roe so that I can just have larger stacks to carry in with me. And that way I can pick the more valuable ones to continue with. We don't control the weather, we just adjust to it, yep. Yeah, it just, I think it woke me up a few times last night. The wind was very loud. So my brain is just not braining so well today. I'd need to get into my second cup of tea. But when it keeps you up, you definitely can complain. Yes, if it has prevented my sleep, I am allowed. I'm allowed. All right. Ever since I got done with that night shift contract, I really enjoy my schedule. I like going to bed early and waking up early. And maybe that's not just from doing night shift. Maybe that's just getting older. I don't know. Uh-oh. I don't have anything. Okay. Oh, no, I do. I have 3 more. I'd like to think you're secretly British as you complain about the weather just as much as us. Well, the weather just won't make up its mind. What am I supposed to do? It was 82 degrees here last week. It was 70 degrees yesterday. Room temperature outside yesterday. And then severe weather blows in, and today the whole ground is frozen solid, and it's 24 degrees. Shadow the Farm is looking amazing now, by the way. Why, thank you. Thank you. I liked the redesign. I did the redesign for efficiency, but I like how it turned out. Alright, we want our stone. Our weather's bipolar, yeah. That is what it seems right now. This is pretty normal though. It's pretty normal. Where I live is at a latitude where the jet stream kind of whips back and forth over top of us. We're not below it, we're not above it, we're right in its path. And so when weather patterns change, it whips south and we end up in Canada, and when they change back it whips north and we end up in Florida without ever leaving the house. I think I may need to update the number of ponds. I think I may. I'll head back to the farm. We'll get some iron ore to go upgrade the, or not iron ore, but iron bars to go upgrade the trash can again. Did we have a storm pass through on Thursday as the wind was horrible? Yeah, I do. From watching British television, I I have heard that that the weather is a large conversation topic. I think that's pretty normal all over the world, though. Oh, you know what? We can't rescue Professor Snail yet anyway, because I haven't unlocked the dig site yet. So there's no use bringing that. So the question is, yes, we do the trash can. I don't want to start doing the hoe and the watering can until I'm done kind of getting started over on Ginger Island. I'm going to be planting these 61 mixed seeds today. So I will upgrade the other tools later on. But getting up to the iridium trash can it'll help our Skull Cavern runs be more profitable. Just because we're not throwing away, we're not just throwing things away. We are getting money for them. Us Brits have 3 unspoken rules we abide by: weather talk, sarcasm is everything, complain a lot. You know, I don't know. That might just be universal. That might not be a British thing. I don't know. That's maybe a human thing. I think we do. We default to talking about the weather and food. And one of those things is usually pleasant and the other one is usually not. I find it a little entertaining. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to put path there. Just to keep us a little organized here. We're going to end up doing a lot of different stuff. So I'd like to have at least a little bit of organization. Come on now. Just to help me keep count of things better. Oh my goodness. Yes, I do want to untill it. I don't want to accidentally put a seed somewhere where it's not going to grow. It doesn't really matter because on Ginger Island there are no crows and there are no seasons, so I could plant it there and it would stay there. It would be alive. Good morning, Professor. Good morning. How's it growing? Okay, I did manage to come into that one, so that's not going to work out. Welcome in, welcome in. All right. We'll get all these in the ground. We'll hope that a significant portion of them turn out to be pineapples. The rest we will chop out when we get enough pineapples. Just finished your own stream. Rest time? Absolutely rest time. No crows on Ginger Island, no. The crops grow even when you're not there, yes. You do want the sprinklers though, of course. It does rain here sometimes. Wow, that actually worked out exactly perfect. That's kind of amazing that it did that. I'm just gonna leave that there, and we'll do more down there. Okay, so now I would like to finish cleaning up and then just kind of farm some of the coconut trees here. We need wood to build the kegs, so, and we are very short on that. We cut down cinder sap forest recently. Also, I do need to go check on that oak farm. I'm sure the tappers are ready at this point. Oh my gosh. How many times am I going to swing at an empty space? Alright, and I'm pretty sure we can get... I think we can get golden walnuts from these mussel rocks. And snake vertebrae, which I don't need any more of. Okay. And I know there is a golden walnut in this ship. We have one. Alright, I think I need the advanced watering can for that. Okay, we'll have a chat with Birdie. Oh, a visitor. Come closer, child. I haven't had a visitor in many moons. I almost forgot what other people looked like. Well, I suppose now that you're here, I may as well ask you for a favor. Come. Have you seen that wrecked ship on the South Shore? My husband was the captain, a pirate he was. He set sail one day, never to return. Took me 3 years sailing the high seas to find his remains. I mean, it's a miracle you even did, really, in the ocean. I've been here ever since, dear, guarding his bones. Yeah, that's a bit morbid, my child. If I could only find a keepsake of his, it would bring me such peace. Wait here. This is just a wild shot in the dark. You meet a stranger. Here, take this as an old photograph that washed up on shore. It's all I have to offer, but somehow I think it will help you find what I seek. That's just a wild assumption. I've got a random photo. If you investigate the random photo, I think I'll find what I'm looking for. Absolutely wild assumption. Of course she's right in the end. We did not actually talk to Robin. We just contracted her. With the whack-a-mole, I usually cover 3 holes with chess or something and water the last one. Oh, that's a good idea. I usually just have the iridium watering can and hit it from far away. But that is a good idea. That is probably what I'll do eventually, because I'm not going to be getting the iridium watering can for quite some time. Never thought to do that. Proof that I always do things the hard way. No. I think that's good. Welcome in, Low Potion. Welcome in. How's it growing? I think that's good. We all learn different ways from watching each other play. That's what I love about this. Like I never would have thought of that. That never would have crossed my mind. But this is the first time I've ever got this far into the game without having upgraded my watering can. I really, really did not want to do any farming, in as little farming as I need to do in this run. After the last Market Farmer Challenge we did, I was not wanting to do any farming at all. Alright, so we've got our little farm started. Is there anything I want to put in here? Yes, this gravel path. Actually, I can just put the gravel path down. Okay, and I might as well do that. There we go. I don't know. I think we just fish it out here. Another half a month on this island. I've learned a thing or two about finding these golden nuts. One must keep their eyes peeled for subtle clues. If something looks unusual, there may be a hidden nut nearby. I've noticed signs in the sand and signs in the leaves. I even saw a nut up in a tree near the volcano. If only I had a way of shooting it down. Whenever I've spotted a nut plant, I've always found a way to reach it. Play with so many mods, refreshing to watch a vanilla playthrough. Yeah, I have definitely found that with the game having been out for so long, a lot of people who've been playing it for a long time have completely forgotten that they're playing with mods. You know, it's been out for 10 years. If you got it 10 years ago, I'm going to estimate somewhere between 3 and 5 years of play before you say, I need some mods to make this interesting again. So a lot of people have been playing with mods for 5+ years already. And they ask me, hey, why don't you do this? Well, that doesn't exist. They've completely forgotten that they've been playing with a modded version this entire time. It's been so long. Didn't last a year before mods was added. First playthrough was with mods. What? Very bad of you. Yes, very bad of you. No, everybody, you play to your own desires. Whoops. You play to your own desires. I like to see the original game first. And there's definitely years worth of content here before I feel like I need to mod it. I'm still kind of scratching the surface of this game. But I can definitely see that in a couple years, I will run out of material, right? I will run out of things to find out. It'll take a few years, though. And in the meantime, 1.7 will come out. I'm gonna take a wild guess that 1.7 is going to be the last update for a very long time. He's working on Haunted Chocolatier. My guess is 1.7 is the last update for a very long time. There might be more updates in the future, though. I just don't think it'll be anytime soon. I think I did 2 full in-game years without mods. Feel like I did my time. 2 in-game years is nothing to sneeze at. At that point, if you were before 1.6, 2 in-game years, I mean, you've seen a lot of what the game has to offer already at that point. Or was it 1.5? See, I started playing this a year ago. 1.6 was already out. Maybe 1.5 was the Ginger Island update. If you were playing before Ginger Island, then 2 in-game years was probably enough to experience most of the game. Like here we are, we're halfway through year 2, and we're already on Ginger Island. And we're not, we're only just beginning on Ginger Island, but before Ginger Island, 2 in-game years was plenty to experience almost the entire game, I think. Okay, why am I fishing in the house? I don't know. I don't know. Our greenhouse is ready. That'll be the ancient fruit. So we do want to get that. And we probably should go ahead and make a couple more iridium sprinklers to do another ancient fruit plot. Okay. I don't know that I think that's the first ginger I've picked up. I think that's the first ginger I've picked up, so I will need to probably start just putting that in the fridge. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not the first ginger I picked up. Okay, there's a spot for it. That's good news. Alright, and a snake vertebrae there. And if we happen to spot Kent, we can swing him that photograph and get that whole thing started. Today is Thursday. We need to get to the desert today. We do need to do that. Alright, Mooshake and Moolady have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. Missed my rock candy reminder? Well, it is 6:40 a.m. I just happened to remember before you, that's all. Sir Exilot has been petted, Reptar has been petted, Quackers has been petted, Hen Solo has been petted, Duck Vader has been petted, Ribbits has been petted, Chickadee has been petted, Ribbits has been petted, Nugget has been petted, and Sharptooth has been petted. All of the animals have had their pets today. Good morning, Pickles. Oh, I missed the watering can. I missed the watering bowl. 165 hay. Do you have any favorite mods, Shannon? We do need to we need to cut up a little bit of hay. Oh yeah. That's some good ancient fruit there. I keep forgetting that I have the iridium scythe when I come in here. I end up hand harvesting everything. We're getting very close to having all of the ancient fruit ready to go. Probably do 2 rounds of seeds here. Okay, we'll make our daily coffee. No shame, a vanilla experience is important, but it's definitely a personal preference, absolutely. Not anything intense. Skip the fishing minigame. A lot of people, yeah. Aesthetic just to make the gameplay cuter. For me, it would probably be quality of life stuff, but I have seen some of those, the shader packs where it's like Japanese cherry blossom color themes or earth tone color themes, and that's honestly, it is pretty neat. See, I'm one of the few, I think, people that actually enjoy the fishing minigame. It can definitely be hard sometimes, but I kind of like it. It's like a mediocre version of Flappy Bird, I'll say. And I kind of enjoy it. Alright, we're going to go put our stuff back. I think what we do is we harvest on the way there. I don't know. What do I have? I have... Why did it not throw the ancient fruit? Ah, there's none in there currently. So bad at fishing mango, yeah. The weather mod adds things like drizzle, dust, rain, heat waves that drop max energy and miss. Oh, that sounds challenging. That sounds challenging. Alright, we're taking the ancient seeds with us. We'll go ahead and finish doing our early morning farm chores. And then we'll make a few iridium sprinklers to go with us. 2 sea urchins for the tuna. I'm pretty sure I do have those. the sea cucumber, or not sea cucumber, pufferfish also has a quest. Oh, I forgot to sell the aged roe yesterday. Every 10 minutes in game, 2 points of energy is lost, even if you're just standing still. Oof. 2 coral, 2 sea urchin, 2 coral, a frozen geode, 2 sea urchin, 2 coral, a frozen geode. Okay, we should be good to go there. And I need to sell all of this. Oh, perfect. Just right. A lot of different fish have asked for the frozen geodes. That's interesting. This coral looks pretty nice. Look, fresh sea urchin. Alright, so that's the last one for them. We're making our way down. We're making our way down. Let me dump all of this aged roe. Willie picked us up. Okay, so it's always going to be Willie when we pass out on the island, it looks like. Cashback rewards program from Pierre's. That's some good news. I won't complain about Pierre paying us back a little bit of money. You know, I almost feel like he owes us. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright, let's see if we see Kent. That's right. I do want to make a couple iridium sprinklers. Just 2 of them. No big deal. And battery packs. We do have, no, we don't. We don't have any spare quality sprinklers anymore. Do we? We took them all with us. Yeah. Okay, so 2 of these is going to be 48. So we'll put the rest in the chest. That should be fine. We'll do batches of 48. Sounds good. And I do need to, at some point, yeah, let's just do it now while I'm thinking about it. I need to head up to the train station and gather the oak resin that's up there. And once we get the Ginger Island house, of course, that can be a bachelor pad as well. That can be a house full of kegs as well. Good morning, Lumi. Good morning. How's it growing? Good to see you. Frat house, nice, yes. Well, we are going to, we're going to do perfection here, so we are going to need to get a spouse, but we started this run not thinking about perfection. We started this run only thinking about the challenge, so it was just going to be a bachelor run because a fisherman's life is a lonely life, and we're not allowed to marry Willie, which is really what it came down to. So, as you can see, it's a bed, a TV, a computer, and a bunch of kegs brewing wine. I mean, that is definitely a bachelor house. That's a bachelor pad for sure. Or as you say, a frat house. A bed, a TV, a computer, and a bunch of kegs. Growing sleepy, slept a bit more than usual. Good for you, good for you. Mango, yeah, that's basically college. Yes. All right, confirmed, confirmed. It's a frat house. Lumi, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. I also slept a little more than usual, but it backfired on me. One of those days where now I think I slept a little more than usual. I think actually the wind was waking me up periodically, and I just don't recall. Brings up some college memories best left tucked away. Yes, let's keep that rug firmly planted on the ground. All right, so we'll do our next little ancient fruit plot here. And I guess it's 3 p.m. already. I don't know that it's really worth trying to do Volcano Dungeon stuff. If I'm trying to get to the end of Volcano Dungeon, I pretty much have to do the whole day there. I'm not very fast at it, you know? It takes time. Glad I'm not the only one that does paths around where I plant like that. To be fair, I normally don't. I'm normally so concerned with getting so many seeds down, that I feel like the paths is taking away. But since we're going for perfection here, I'm going to be growing so many different things. I'd like at least some organization to it. Okay. All right. So, I already did. That's right. I cut down all of the coconut trees here already. We'll go do that elsewhere as well. And we'll just have a look. Oh, that's right. There's a walnut there. Before it gets dark out, it's nice to look for these. Okay, I already got that one. This one over at the farm is really hard to do for me if it's dark out. I can never tell where I am. That one's there. This one here. Whoops. There we go. It's just hard to tell what's even going on in there. Completely in the dark. Okay. We've got 7 currently. Do we have to chop the stone? Yes. I can never remember which things are able to be broken here and which things are just decorative. Okay, we've got 9. I might as well kill these tiger slimes, right? Nah. Nah, I'm walking away. I really do feel like the next thing I want to do is very likely the dig site. The dig site is very helpful. I've already done all these little spots that we can just dig up anytime we want. I have not done that one, actually, now that I think about it. I can't possibly remember where all these golden walnuts are. If I was to actually play this golden walnut game the way it's supposed to be played, it would just take me way too long. I'm not a fan. Use a guide every time? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Instead of using a guide, I don't even really like chasing them down. I'm just completely willing to pay the 1,000,000 gold to the Joja Parrot. I am 100% willing to just pay the Joja Parrot. Repair the bridge. Oh, that's right. We could go do the Simon Says game. And with a little bit of luck, we can get that done. believe we have to repair the house to open up the gourmand frog, but usually by the time I'm done with the gourmand frog, I've already bought the rest of the walnuts. Oh, actually, I think that would be 10. Yes. So that gets us into the dig site. The dig site is nice for me specifically because I've never really wanted to bother with the... oh my gosh, we didn't go to the desert. Let's go to the desert. I've never really wanted to bother with the one quest for the museum, the Bones of the Past or something, Fragments of the Past quest. And so once the dig site is open, I feel more comfortable going ahead and finishing that. Because I can just come to the dig site every day and gather enough bone fragments to get it done. It shouldn't be too much longer until we can get the return scepter. No, this is one of those that I'm just going to skip. I'm not going to mess with that. We're not getting involved. Lewis and Marnie can do whatever they want. They're adults, it's their business. I think the Desert Trader is open 24/7. At least I hope the Desert Trader's open 24/7. Their whole situationship makes me so uncomfortable. Exactly. I'm like, Marnie deserves better, first of all. Lewis is kind of a creep. And also, even if he's not a creep, right? Like, even if he is actually a nice guy, refusing to make your relationship public that's just a huge red flag, you know? Such a big red flag. Alright. Is it raining in the background? Is that like a fish tank or something? That is the turtle tank. That is Marty, the Eastern Painted Turtle's tank. So yes, that absolutely is a tank. I'm pretty sure I've posted a picture in the Creepy Crawly Friends. If you're able to go in the Creepy Crawly Friends channel, there's a picture of Marty in there somewhere. I figured just to be on the safe side. I don't know how, I don't know what everyone's phobias are. So the Creepy Crawly Friends has everything that's not furry and feathered. Alright, we do have an ad break coming up in a couple minutes. I want to get over to the desert and get our magic rock candy for the week. And we might as well... Oh, we can't do jade today, but we can do diamonds and we can do eel. We can do rubies. And sometimes Marty can get a little playful with the filter, which may be something that might be what you were hearing. She likes to swim up under the flowing water so that it's breaking on her shell instead of just dropping into the tank. And she just sits there kind of like taking a shower. And so you'll hear the flow of the filter get interrupted and restart every time she dives back into the water. She's very cute. She's very cute. All right. Nice. Nice. We did the thing. I made it. I made it to the desert. I got the magic rock candy. Class and college that a few red-eared sliders. Yes. Yes, they're very popular to keep, and that was how we ended up with this one. It was a classroom pet at a nearby high school, and the other classroom pet turtle bit its tail off, so we ended up adopting it because it wasn't, it was not the proper environment there. And here it stays. I built a custom, I built a table, basically like a large coffee table to put the tank on, because it is, The tank that she's in right now is a 55-gallon tank. It's going to have to get upgraded one more time during her life. And so that's a lot of weight. That's a very heavy tank. So I built a custom oak table to house the tank on, and it will be able to upgrade with the tank. There is an ad break coming up, so anyone that's not currently subscribed, go ahead and turn your volume down. I know I can be quiet. I know the ads can be loud. I'd hate to bust out your eardrums when they come in hot. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to be taking a break as well, getting out of this chair, refilling my tea, maybe grabbing a snack. So go ahead and turn your volume down now. The ads are coming in 10 seconds, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, we should be back in just a few seconds. I think everyone should be back now. So we'll get going. All right. This shirt. I really need to buy a dresser from Robin. I've been drawing so much today, I have hand cramps. Uh-oh. Are there stretches? I don't really know much about this stuff. Definitely take a break from drawing, though. I'm sure you're very busy. Take a break from drawing. Get back to it with a fresh hand and a fresh mind. I am glad you've been busy, though. That is good news. All right. We've done the thing. We've done the stuff. It's Thursday night. I don't think we find Kent outside right now. We do want to start looking for the ectoplasm, which is not hard. I'll look at what floors the ghosts are on, floor 50 to 80. So that's not hard. Drawing cramps, always the worst. Thankfully, I don't actually know what that's like, but I do know what foot cramps are like. I can imagine. Definitely have to stop what you're doing and get it stretched out and give it a rest. Alright, you know what? We'll do a couple floors. It's the kind of hand cramp where I want to smash my hand with a mallet. Oof. We'll do a couple floors here, looking for ghosts. So it was 50 to 80, so it's just 55, 65, 75. And if there's no ghost, we don't stay. Hey, Spork. Welcome in. How's it growing? We're just chilling here. I'm looking for a ghost currently for the ectoplasm quest. It's always nice to get those mini obelisks to warp back and forth across the farm. So we're going to give a little attempt at that. I think 55 may be our best bet. It's pretty common to find a ghost there on 55. All is well here. There may have been a tree that came down in the storm last night, but no serious damage here. Everything's going well. It is freezing outside. There is snow and ice on the ground, but that's not that abnormal. Yes, I personally haven't seen any serious damage. My internet works, my electricity is on. We're all good to go. Alright, it is late enough now where it's time to fish until we pass out. I just wanted to at least give a bit of an effort. Kill a few ghosts. It would be nice to have that ectoplasm, especially with the way this farm is set up. I'm definitely going to want that mini obelisk to get from the north end of the farm to the south end of the farm, so that we can finish harvesting all of the row and get back to the house. But we unlocked Ginger Island. We've been to Ginger Island. We've been planting things on the farm there. We've been making some progress. I need to recount the fish ponds. I think I may be one behind on the count on your screen. But we'll get there. Robin's working on another one as we speak. We're getting there, slowly but surely. And we're just slogging away. Nothing special. Oh, there's our pest. I didn't get to see what was in the chest. Did I get to take what was in the chest? Is that it? Boy, that's a bit disappointing. From a whole shed full of roe, only 60,000 gold. Those are rookie numbers. We gotta get those numbers up. I believe that's every 4 days. We gotta get those numbers up. Are we gonna get another episode of Counting with Chill? At some point. Not anytime soon, I think. I've just been planting away. I haven't been doing anything in particular. We had our Counting with Chill in the greenhouse. That's done. That show has aired its last episode. We may get some counting with chill on Ginger Island later. Bad luck day. Kind of crappy blessings. A little bit ready in the greenhouse there. Good morning, Pickles. Love you. You're missing your counting with chill watching. It was a popular show, apparently. Alright, let's take care of the animals. Good morning, animals. Mooshake and Moolity have been petted. Tumnus has been petted. Alan and Alan have been petted. And they are the only ones that are allowed to give birth. So eventually we will have more Allens. Whoops. Eventually we will have more Allens. I don't actually know what the chances are of a birth happening on any given night. Baby Alan. Baby Alan's grown up. We're going to need another baby Alan. Ribbits has been petted. Nugget has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Duck Vader has been petted. And Solo has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. And Reptar has been petted. Yes, baby Alan is already grown up, and we are now waiting for another baby Alan. At this point, what do we have? We currently have 48. We currently have 96 more ancient fruit on the Ginger Island farm. So we could definitely do one more batch. We could do one more batch. But I think I'll just do the one batch of seeds here. I only have 3 fruit left. Might as well throw them in there. I can't remember how many seeds I put in that chest. I don't know if it was 48 or not. I don't think it was. Oh, I've got coffee to put back in this chest. Alright, let's go to the top. We're starting from the top. I will eventually get around to those ones up here. Excuse me, once we finish that row that we're currently on. Once we finish the row we're currently on, we will go ahead and fill this in with fish ponds. And it'll be all nice and pretty. Wait, where was the mutant carp? There it was. There's the glacier fish. So we can put a golden animal cracker on the mutant carp too. I hadn't realized that I had not done that yet. I love seeing the fish jumping in the morning. Kind of like coming out early on the market farm and watching the sprinklers run. Just one of those neat little... Oh, Robin did finish. Robin did finish, so we got to get back up to Robin again. And... Whoops. Okay, that's fine. The blue discus. I already had that one planned out. I just needed to remember what the plan was. Why? Why? gonna chop the path up. I hate that. Okay. There we go. Let me cross it off the list. Blue discus. There we go. All right. I think we're ready now. I should cut a little bit of hay for the animals. All right. And I think, honestly, I think I focus on getting that ectoplasm today. We can head back to Ginger Island tomorrow. I do have some wood. I would like to make more kegs. I'm not sure I have enough wood to do much. So let's go for that ectoplasm. I do want to make the obelisks, the mini obelisks. As well as we should probably be looking at getting the beach obelisk so that we can get to Ginger Island fast. That's pretty much the most important one at the beginning, to save that time. You would like to make more, huh? I think you're stretching. I think it's a stretch. But it was a fair attempt. It was a fair attempt. I still laughed. I still laughed, so I guess it did the trick. No ghosts. We're gonna be playing Ding Dong Ditch here for quite a while. So brace your ears. There's gonna be a lot of dinging while I look for this ghost. Oh, they're just a special slime with a horrible, completely useless thing. I mean, maybe I should have done Monster Musk for this. Maybe I should have done Monster Musk for this. I'm just now grasping the reality of the situation. Any ghosts? There's a ghost. Gave me a ghost fish. No ectoplasm. Sadly. I don't believe any one level has a specific advantage to having ghosts on it. I think they all have the same chance. I'm gonna pop my speed juice here to make this go just a little bit faster. And we're just gonna keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Looking for this ghost, looking for the ectoplasm. Also, it serves the purpose of reducing the number of possible quests. As far as I'm aware, the ectoplasm and the prismatic slime quest have a lower chance of respawning after you've done them once. Always get loads of ghosts, but maybe my PC's just haunted. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there's... I don't think there is a higher chance on any given floor set between 50 and 80. I think it's pretty much an equal chance. They always sound so sad. Like, oh. I've never seen many ghosts. It's usually one per level at the most. There we go. There's our ectoplasm. All right. Nice. Nice. So we can have those mini obelisks now. I will very likely just put one of them by the chicken coop or something, and then the other one further south here. Probably not all the way south. Probably close to wherever my second shed is going to go. We'll check the raccoon. Need a gift for the missus. What do you need? 10 moss and 20 bat wings. Oh, that's not hard at all. That's nice and easy. Okay. Anything interesting? No. I mean, the red dining chair is interesting. But we don't need more furniture. We need more kegs. And also, we need to decide who we're gonna marry. We've kind of settled on Sebastian or Leah. I guess during the next ad break, I'll try to do some research. Try to do a little bit of research and see if there's any other candidates that have fish-based likes and loves. On the surface, it does seem that Sebastian is going to be the way to go because of the sashimi and the frog eggs. Leah, because of the driftwood. Right. Let's have a look at this mahogany farm. I keep forgetting. Alright, we're starting to get some. I'll cut down any tree that is adjacent to something else that's already growing, because then I can go ahead and harvest the seeds and the hardwood, and there's going to be more trees later then. That one that still has fertilizer on it, it's just not finishing its growth pattern. That's weird. Do you have all the fish in the ponds now, or there's still some left to get? Well, we just need the stingray, which is from the Pirate Cove on Ginger Island, which is not even unlocked until we build the resort. So that's the only fish that we have yet to catch. We have caught everything else already. We're still marking off the list as far as what we've put in the fish ponds. When we get to, I believe the math worked out to 73. Once we have 73 fish ponds, then we should be complete with the actual putting one fish in every fish pond part. And then after that, it'll just be Legend 2s while we work on finishing up perfection. Okay. So let me check on the Mystic Tree Seed. Where are you, Mystic Tree Seed? Nobby raid. Nobby is raiding in with a party of 20. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it growing? How's it growing, Nobby? Thank you for the raid. Holy crap, how late did you stay up? What time is it over there? Welcome in. Too late, don't tell Jesse. Okay. Okay. Wink, wink. I got you. How's it growing? She'll kick my butt. Oh my goodness. Burning the candle at both ends, yeah. I did tune in for a little while I was in bed this morning. Oh my goodness. How's it growing? If there's anyone currently in chat who doesn't already know Nobby, Nobby's in New Zealand and is very chill and cozy, except for the Subnautica gameplay. But listening to him talk is very comforting. So go ahead and give Nobby a follow. Check him out. Having a good stream? Absolutely. Making mistakes and failing constantly? Gave Mutton some exposure therapy. Ooh. If she can take it. If she can take it, right? Try to make it chill with chill music, but I think it doesn't really help when those monsters are coming. I mean, whew. And just the fact that you're deep underwater anyway, it is quite scary. Alright, where did the Mystic Tree Seed recipe go? There it is. It's 5 of each. 5 of each. So we're going to need a lot more mahogany seeds. Well, I mean, she did play it herself. She did play it herself, so I think she can handle third-party Subnautica now. Professor, thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. Have a great day. I hope your work is a little more calm than it was yesterday. Yeah, every time I come in there, I see a new underwater vehicle of some type. It's always very interesting. Let's make these mini obelisks. Where are they? Oh, I don't get the recipe until tomorrow. I don't get the recipe until tomorrow, so we'll just do a little bit of iron farming to finish out the day. Or we'll clean up the quarry. I had intermittent sleep last night, and I am all kerfuffled. Which, speaking of which, Nobby, take care of yourself. Get off to bed. Get some rest. Have a good sleep. I thank you for the raid. You're not obligated to stay for 1 more minute. You can go anytime. K-Dude is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, K-Dude. We love you. And welcome in, of course. I mean, what is the time? I'm going to look it up. Current New Zealand time, 2:43 a.m. Holy moly. I have a feeling he may have passed out on his keyboard already. Thinking, have to be at work at 8. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Nobby. Buddy. Take a nap. Take a nap. The tea is good. I do like this throat comfort tea. Oopsies, as they say. See, I just can't do it. You guys end up with these oopsie I went too long streams. By the time I get to the end of 3 or 4 hours, I'm done. There's no staying on longer by accident. I gotta get my butt out of this chair and walk around. Although I do need a better chair. I mean, maybe if you have a comfy chair, it's not as bad. Not BIM. Not the BIM chair. Yes, I have a very cheap, very old office chair. It's not the greatest for 4 hours at a time. I think that's part of why my 3-hour time limit. Because I just really need to get up out of this chair. I looked at replacement chairs. I'm not in the market for one. Someone who's at a desk all day for work, a nice chair is a must. Yes, I'm not currently financially in the market for one. I think I may get like a ergonomic support cushion or something. Yes, they are expensive. Here I can find very good quality used office chairs for about the same price as getting a brand new plushy office chair from Staples or something, but the quality is way better. Like I can get a basic Herman Miller office chair used from a local office for $300. For the same $300, you can get a brand new chair from Staples that looks nice, but isn't truly the greatest to sit in for long periods of time. So that's the eventual goal. It's not an emergency yet. I've seen the cheap gaming chairs. They're just not, they're not actually built to be comfortable in for long periods of time. They kind of say that that's what they're for, but they're not. I don't know, maybe it's just the way I'm built, that they're just not comfortable for me. We're just going to do a little bit of iron farming here. It seems to be the one material that we use the most of, especially because that's what bombs are made of. If anyone was unaware, bombs are made of iron. Wouldn't even be swayed to get a secret lab again. Mine isn't comfy at all. I mean, are they even cheap? I've heard that brand name spoken. Are they cheap? I thought they were more expensive. I thought they had a good reputation. They are expensive. Okay, that's what I thought. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Big regret. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't really trust the gaming chair manufacturers to make a actually comfortable ergonomic chair. It's office chairs. You really want an office chair. A practical office chair. So that's what I have. I have a very practical office chair. It was never top of the line, and it is old and slowly but surely failing from me using it so much now. I never used it this much before. Use a DX Racer with head and lower back pillow, quite comfy for your body type. DX Racer. Just hold on. I'll just get a tab up with that on it, and I'll have a look at it later. Wanted the secret lab because I liked the KDA more one as it matched my office. Is that like the model KDA? Because I know what KDA means in gaming. Yeah, that's the model. Okay. Uh-oh, so you were getting it for the aesthetics. Well, I think you can't be that surprised then. Oh, I'll get this stone. Why not? Why not get the stone? Designed after the KDA band from League, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it looks very cool. But that's what I'm not really up for buying a chair that I can't sit in first, you know what I mean? Cuz I know we're all built different. What's comfortable for you might not be comfortable for me. So I know, everyone that makes recommendations, it's not always going to turn out. I would much prefer to sit in something first. And I went to Staples the other day looking for the monitor. I ended up getting it from Staples because they had an LG on sale, whereas if I would have gotten it from Walmart, it would have just been the cheap off-brand. And I sat in all the Staples chairs, and I just could not see the prices that they were charging as being reasonable. Lesson learned, expensive doesn't equal good. Always buy a chair you can sit in first. Yeah. Yeah, I sat in the ones they had in the store, and while they were definitely more comfortable than this chair, I still don't think they were $350, $400 more comfortable than this chair. I think I'm in the market for just a support cushion. Uh-oh, it's time to fish until we pass out. I was not paying attention to the clock. I think I need to do more fishing until we pass out at the ocean. I seem to have a lot more green algae than I do seaweed. And we also need 500 seaweed, so... Whoops. I reached for my teacup and clicked the mouse just by sheer reaction. We'll get back to Ginger Island probably tomorrow. We'll plant another section of ancient fruit. We'll find a few more golden walnuts, I guess. I think I have 10 golden walnuts, so I think we can unlock the dig site now. Maybe we'll do the Simon Says game. And I want to just start saving money now. The return scepter, it's about time in the game where the return scepter is going to be a worthwhile investment. And I'm going to want to buy the rest of the golden walnuts that I don't find easily. We'll give it a couple, we'll give it a minute, but I want to get into the quest room. Sorry, I have to steel myself every time I want to say it out loud. We have to get into the quest room to get started on a lot of things. So I generally tend to buy the walnuts sooner rather than later, just to open that door. I don't want to be I don't want to be out there chasing after 100 golden walnuts. I really don't. Alright, it's wine day. Our steel trash can's ready, and the bookseller's in town. Queen quest room, you mean? Yes, Queen. Iridium. Oh, we've got Iridium with ladders and speed. Okay. Welp, it's actually a Skull Cavern run day today. So that's about to happen. We'll just clear out the bags. And we'll go. Speed. I am speed. Okay. I think I will just go ahead and make what bombs I can with the iron I have. Okay. That's not a problem to just carry that with us. It's going to get a stack anyway. Alright. Whoops, not that. Okay, let's do this. And remember to bring our staircases this time. There we go. Staircases, check. Magic rock candy, check. We only need 2. I mean, we do have ladders and shafts today. We could just do the full magic rock candy day. I think that's what we do. We'll just do the full magic rock candy day today. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Almost have enough acorns to choose the next challenge. Really? So I think I put in the description of that how that's going to go, though. You don't just get to make up the next challenge. I will give you an assortment of things to choose from that I've already thought up, and then you get to pick which one I do. I'll probably give you 3 to choose from. I think I wrote it out that way in the little description. But yeah, no, you're not going to just make up. I think that should come probably unspoken, but I did want to say that out loud just to make sure. If it was going to be you make it up on the spot, then I would have made it even more expensive. I do want to buy some more bombs. 154 is not enough. But just, I'll go over my current thoughts are the Evo Combat run on Wilderness Farm, which is kind of self-explanatory. We're just going for the monster eradication goals. To be fair, I wouldn't know what to challenge you with anyway. The current thoughts are the Evo Combat run on Wilderness Farm, going for the monster eradication goals, where we probably marry Abigail and everyone only gets trash for gifts. And we pick every horrible option. We put Mayor Lewis's shorts in the soup, all of it, right? We pelt people with slingshots. That's the Evo Combat run. And then the Forest Farm Mushroom Empire, where we will very likely marry Leah because she's cool with foraging. And we fill the entire forest farm with a mushroom log farm. It will be a forest farm. There will be trees between every mushroom log on that one. And I think that one's just fill the whole farm with mushroom logs. I'm not sure that I have a distinct end goal in mind for that one. And then there is the Hilltop Farm mining. And to be fair, I haven't got that one fully fleshed out. I think that one would make more sense after 1.7 when we can marry Clint. I think that pretty much exhausts my current ideas. So that's what we've got to choose from so far. And I think for the mining one, we'd probably do like get a full stack of radioactive bars or something. Get 999 radioactive bars as the end goal for the mining one. All right, we've got our bombs. We're ready to go. It's Skull Cavern time. Okay, and I've got my speeds on. We've got the extra speed. I'll only do a little bit before I pop that first magic rock candy. We won't go very far. I want that luck. We've got ladders and shafts today, so with the magic rock candy, that's going to get us very far. As well as with the extra luck, it should reduce the number of infested floors and such that we get. And we should absolutely get tons of resources here. This one should be a very profitable run. I do remember our trash can and the booksellers in town today. It's too bad because we're doing Skull Caverns. There's nothing else going on in our lives right now. It's an Iridium Luck Day with ladders and shafts. This is where we will spend it. Alright, I thought I saw a ladder back at the beginning for a second there. And this is the old familiar stand in the bomb blast strategy, where I do not try to avoid anything. If you pay attention though, you will see that I take basically no damage. The minimum amount of damage you can take from a bomb blast is 1. And that is what I take. That's why I have that lava katana on switch. Oh, we did not get a ladder from that. So I'm just going to be leading these, leading those serpents on a chase. Not interacting. We will be going for the Monster Hunter goals. We will eventually do that. Right now we're still just going to get deep and get lots of resources and make it profitable and get lots of stone. When we're ready, we'll throw the Monster Musk on. We'll come in here. And when I say ready, what I mean is when we have I'm hoping for an Infinity Blade. When we have an Infinity Blade with Crusader on it, that's going to be when I'm ready to just fight things. So we'll pop that Monster Musk, we'll come in here for a Skull Cavern run, and we won't be worried about going deep at all. We will just be worried about killing monsters. And theoretically, with the Monster Musk, we should get lots of infested floors and prehistoric floors. We should be able to get through that pretty well. Theoretically. Also, our goals change, our priorities change, our criteria changes, so that we'll start to be coming down here on bad luck days. We want the worst luck that we can find, basically, for the monster eradication goals, because that means that more monsters are spawning, it's more likely to get infested floors. We no longer want iridium luck days. We're going to come down here on the worst possible days. There's got to be a ladder somewhere, right? First magic rock candy. Yes, of course there was a ladder. Whoops. So we'll come down here on bad luck days, and we will kill lots of monsters. There's our first prismatic shard at 10:50 a.m. This should be a pretty good run for prismatic shards, if that's 10:50 a.m. is the first one. I'm not going to stay for that gold. We're going to have plenty of gold. I think I do need to refresh my espresso. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're zooming. Whoops, there's our first one, life elixirs, okay. Not much to choose from here. But yes, we'll come here on bad luck days, we'll pop Monster Musk, we'll farm monsters. We will hopefully be able to get those Pepper Rexes down fairly quickly that way. And by having a Crusader sword, we'll go ahead and hit every mummy we find. But that's a ways in the future. I want it to be the least amount of grindiness possible whenever I start actually doing it. Also, the fairy is definitely helping. I have not had to eat anything really. Okay, we're not doing infested floors right now, though. So, what are we? We're at 66 at noon. It's not great, actually. For the extra ladders and shafts, it's not that great. There we go. But I'm sure we'll get some shafts at some point that will be 15 levels. It'll catch us right back up again. there's our first cheese of the day at 1:10 p.m. Not bad, not bad. Pond count went down, or did you not update it? I think I didn't update it. We actually need to take a tour and count because I think I missed one. What is it at currently? It's at 39. Okay, I most definitely did miss one. Actually, I think I missed a couple. I'll just put it up to 40. Yeah, I'll just put it up to 40, and then we'll do an actual count when we get back to the farm tomorrow. I just haven't really had a chance to just do a full walk around. We'll get it though. We'll get it. I mean, we are getting there, you know. We're a full third of the way there. And it's been what? It's been almost a month. Oh my God, look at all those shafts. No, I just never changed the counter on here. And I did mention it earlier. I just forgot to actually do a accurate count. Shannon redeemed stretch, thank you. Thank you for that. That was wonderful. We're just going to run to the end of this one. If I see a decent crop of stones at the beginning, I'll go ahead and blow those up. But the guaranteed ladder at the end is not that hard to get to, especially when you're zooming like we are. But yeah, so it's been, I think what's today? What is today? Today is the 17th. So Friday will be my 2-month anniversary, which means that will be when we've been doing this challenge for 1 month, basically. This one definitely has taken a lot longer of streaming time because of the fish until we pass out, which has been a great joy. It's been really fun. But yes, I was just looking yesterday, and it was January 20th, I believe, was my first stream. So Friday, will be my 2-month anniversary of streaming. So maybe we'll do something special. We will not do something special. We will play Stardew Valley. But I might make a small cake or something. Our coffee ran out. Roughly around the same time for you. Oh, I did not realize that you started around the same time as I did. Maybe at the 6th month to a year mark, we'll do something special. I think it would be, it would have to be the year mark for me. And it would also have to be in such a way, I don't know, maybe at that point we could do a just chatting stream or something. But I just feel like, you know, this is my way of streaming, playing Stardew Valley. If Millie's feeling nice, she might let you sleep. I have what's on the clock right now? uh, 15 days. So, you know, you'd have to plan that way ahead of time. You would have to plan that way ahead of time. Whoops. Oh, omnipotent Millie, will you let this poor man rest? She did. She did. No more. One was enough. She was very clear about that. Once was enough. Never again. No more sleep. Once is enough. There you go. Quote 23. You've got those suckers memorized. I do not. I do not have them memorized. It is quite the chant, though. So it is, so it is. You know what 22 is, though, right? Yes. Quote 10, do not apologize for life being life. I guess that's Ember's favorite. I know she does like that one. Technically, all food is poop. You just need to eat it, yes. See? We've all forgotten, Shadow. It's fine. No one remembers that. Lurk because I forgot. Ember is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Ember. We love you. There's our 15 level shaft. That did hurt, but we did get it. Made peace with it. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I do love that maple tea one. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Oh, there was a natural shaft there. Another 15 level shaft. It's not technically, I mean, it is very correct. It is indeed very correct. It's only like 3 days old for oh, okay. Well, that would explain that. That would explain why I hadn't seen it before. Well then, good job on the new emotes. Yes, it is cute. I love the maple tea one. It's got everything. It's got the maple and it's got the tea. That's everything. Alright, we're out of magic rock candy. Alright, we do have an ad break coming up. I'll just hop down these stairs. We do have an ad break coming up. Anyone that's not currently subscribed, now would be a good time to turn down your volume. I know I can be a bit quiet. I know the ads can be a bit loud. You're not going to miss anything. I'm going to be taking a break as well. I'm going to refill my tea. I might get a snack, stretch my legs. So if you're not subscribed, turn down your volume. The ads are coming in 10 seconds. And I will see you guys in a couple minutes. All right, everyone should be back. Excuse me a second. All right, everyone should be back. Fred and Ginger are here. Let's take that down. Wolfie, welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? Paleo servers are down. Are they doing an update? Is that today? Hey, birds. She's tweeting very quietly. I don't know. You guys probably can't even hear that. New map quest and more plushies. Yeah. All right. Party time. Those bouncing shrooms are very cute. Tell you what, I might as well bomb this. This is pretty tightly packed over here. What fell there? What fell there? I'm at work, so by the time I get home, they're going to be back up. Nice. It's nice to have something to look forward to at the end of your day, isn't it? Oh, a miner's treat. That's what it was. That's what it was. We do have 4 prismatic shards already, and it's only 8:40 p.m., so we should get quite a few of those. Especially when I have to work early morning tomorrow, yeah. Had trouble finding ghosts. Here's 3 of them. Must have been having a meeting. They were hiding from my combat prowess deep in the skull cavern. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Very important seance. I've run out of coffee. All right. Where are we? We are on floor 169 at 9 p.m. We absolutely will at least see 200. I don't know that we'll see 300, but we'll definitely see 200, possibly 250. The nice thing about the 100, 200, 300 is that they have the guaranteed treasure. Possible to beat the game without upgrading your tools. Hold up 1 second. I believe it's Hillhome. I believe it's Hillhome's, what is it, Snake Bend Farm, maybe? Hillhome. Snake's Bend Farm. If you look on YouTube, it's the guy's Hillhome, and Snake's Bend Farm is his farm that he's doing no tool upgrades. So I have yet to find out if you can finish it. I don't know. He's trying. It's a good watch. I'm curious how it's going to turn out. Few artifact troves. We do need to finish the museum, don't we? Haven't really been thinking about that for a while. We've had lots of other stuff to do. Reason I asked is because when I have enough points. Okay, so I was just explaining that to Shadow as well. I'm pretty sure if you click on it in the description, if I didn't do it, I will change that right now. It's not going to be you just making up the challenge. It's going to be you choosing the next challenge. Yes, I did. I put it in the description. I will give you 3 options. You get to pick. I will give you 3 options. You get to pick. You don't get to make it up. I might make that one, but it would definitely be at least 100,000 points. Currently, it's between the Evil Combat Challenge on the Wilderness Farm, the Mining Challenge on the Hilltop Farm, or the Mushroom Empire Challenge on the Forest Farm. You can always do that challenge, Wolfie. Tell us how it goes. Yes, exactly. Oh, you'll save up 100. Okay. Okay, I think 100 is fair for you to get to dictate a challenge. The thing is, like, if it's impossible or if it would literally take years of my life, I reserve the right to veto this, right? Dark cowboy hat, get out of here. Get out of here, dark cowboy hat. You know, it has to be possible by someone who's bad at games like me. Like this, it has to be achievable. And I'll figure out how to word that. There we go. There's floor 200. I don't want those. I mean, I don't really want that either. Those can go. That can obviously go. Okay. And that can go too. We don't need that either. Alright, let's have some cheese. Do you have, in a few words, do you have something in mind, Wolfie? It seems like you have something in mind, and I'm curious to hear it. Because it could just be something that I want to add to the list anyway. Throwing away life elixirs. Yeah, why not? What's so good about life elixirs? What's so good about life elixirs? It's not possible to do it in Coral Island. Okay. Say more. Say more things. Alright, we've still got our, okay, yes, the magic rock candy should last us the rest of the day, I think. I will say we have been seeing a lot of ghosts here. That is true. We have been seeing a lot of ghosts. I think this actually may be the deepest we've gotten. How deep have we gotten? No, we've gotten to 290 before. Okay. I don't think we're challenging that here. It's a supernatural convention. Sophie, I'm in charge. I have the admin PC. Okay, welcome in, Sophie. Good to see you. How's it growing? What have you done with Professor? Oh, it's Professor on Sophie's PC. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It might be possible if you romance every character, so I'll have to do some research. In Stardew Valley, you absolutely can marry everyone. You just have to divorce them afterwards, and then you can marry someone else, if that's what you're saying. There are mods that you can do, polyamory mods, but I'm not doing any mods yet, so it would have to be possible in the vanilla game. In Stardew Valley, you absolutely can get divorced, and you can erase their memories. You could marry and divorce. You could marry and divorce every romanceable candidate in Stardew Valley. That's an option. I think we're rightly skeptical that we're getting pranked here, right? Challenge, marry and divorce everyone in year 1. See, I don't do that. I don't do speedruns. Mango. I do challenges. but I'm not ever going to put a time limit on myself. No deadlines. I have absolutely no concern for how quickly I can get it done. That's why I make them so outrageous, because I'm not a speedrunner. I would be totally willing, and I'm willing to say, hey, you know, I feel like I did well, like that Market Farmer Challenge. We did it in the middle of year 3. We got the entire standard farm full of 3,279 ancient fruit in the middle of year 3. I thought that was pretty good. But I'm not busting my butt to try and get it done too fast. That proves nothing. Sophie, tell me something only Prof knows. Never, never. Back to work, Wolfie. Wolfie is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Wolfie. We love you. I don't know. I feel like we're getting pranked here. I think I feel like we're getting pranked. I feel like it's a valid thought. Hey, Ginger. Ginger also thinks we're getting pranked. Alright, what are we? We're at 2:20, and the day's pretty much over. So we're really just... I'm really hoping for a floor that I can farm. I'm just gonna stairs... Okay, this is, I think, probably as good as we're gonna get. This is not even that good. Try to pick up as much of this as I can. Alright. Not bad. 224. No prank, just wanted to lurk on PC, and now I'm in work. Well, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk and work. I do appreciate it. I hope your day is going well so far, and the kids are a little bit less rambunctious. Roasted hazelnut recipe. Good luck day. Ladders and shafts, and speed again. Okay, cool. No kids in yet. See, it is Sophie. That's not... Why would you be using two things? An hour and a half of admin first. Nice to know Sophie's logged into Twitch on her work PC, yes. Alright, we do have crops ready in the greenhouse. We've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Well, there you go. It's the perfect crime. Alright, what did we get? What did we get? We got basically 400 iridium, 4 prismatic shards, 300, more than a full stack of stone, about 1,200 stone, couple hundred gold, 300 iron, couple hundred copper. Pretty normal, a pretty normal run. Yeah. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Alright. We now have more than one large chest full of stuff. We should probably open artifact troves. We should probably do all kinds of things. That dish of the sea definitely doesn't need to be in there. We should probably make a chest that's just for minerals. That should be what we do. We should make a minerals chest. Oh, there's just so much stuff. Hoarding everything has resulted in having too many things. As if that wasn't predictable, right? There you go. The survival burger is still in its chest. It's still there. Ready for an emergency. I hope that emergency never comes, and we can remain We can remain safe because we've got our survival burger in place. I'm just going to put that there. Why not? Alright. I mean, I could just make this iron ore. If I wanted to, I could turn on all 14 laptops and my own as well as this PC. I just don't have 16 Twitch accounts. Oh my goodness. Millie is back. Welcome back. I hope your nap was relaxing and you absorbed some love from us while you rested. Back from your appointment. Oh, I guess last week, your birthday week, you had no appointments, but that was just 1 week, huh? Well, I hope everything went okay. Yeah, that is against terms of service. I do not condone this type of behavior. I hope your appointment went fine. If anyone didn't know, Millie has contributed some art to the channel. They don't stream themselves, but we love them all the same. I can actually show you some. Well, first of all, the Fred and Ginger in the upper left-hand corner of your screen was Millie's work. And this Fred and Ginger was also Millie's work. Below, in the bottom left, that's Shadow's work. And in the bottom right, that's Shadow's work. All good things. All good things. It was a bad appointment. Can't have anything nice too long. I'm sorry to hear that, Millie. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it wasn't too bad. But that statement is quite correct. We can't have anything nice too long. And you do learn to appreciate what you have when you have it, right? Mooshake and Moolady have been petted, Tumnus has been petted, and Alan have been petted. Without the bad days, we wouldn't know what the good days were. It's a horrible thing. It is. Duck Vader has been petted. Ribbits has been petted. Reptar has been petted. Quackers has been petted. Lizard has been petted. Chickadee has been petted. Sharptooth has been petted. Sir Exilot has been petted. Hen Solo has been petted. And Nugget has been petted. I cried, so I'm so sorry, Millie. I'm home, so trying to get in a better mood. Alright. Well, what can we do? What can we do? Good morning, Pickles. Love you. Ginger is singing for you. I don't know if you can hear that. She's being very polite. Alright, we'll just make this stuff. We'll just make this stuff to get rid of it. Of course I couldn't make all of it. Alright. So maybe we make some more furnaces. I think it comes down to, let's make a chest. I'll just plop it there. I'll make it white, and that will be our minerals chest. To make room. Nope, not those. Not the coal either. Alright. Just being here's enough. Did I kiss any silly things? Darn you, autocorrect. No, I don't think so. I think today has been a fairly boring stream, to be honest. We've just been plugging away. We got started on Ginger Island. We gave a good attempt at not breaking. I just started reading Professors at planting Ginger Island farm up. To avoid breaking T's and C's, I've logged in on an incognito tab on the admin PC. Logged out of Sophie. Oh, Sophie might be mad. Sophie's going to get to the computer and say, oh my god, what was my password? I can't remember. Alright, let's finish getting the minerals moved over. There we go. That alleviated some pressure on that chest. Realized she had saved her login, so it does it automatically. She'll be fine. Okay. Alright. And that actually worked out almost perfectly. One regular sized chest holds all of the minerals. So we could make more furnaces. We have tons of copper ore. We'll go ahead and we'll do our farm chores though. We did the barn and the coop. Now we need to do our other farm chores. Get caught back up from that Skull Cavern run. Check on, I think Robin probably finished that next fish pond. And you know, I don't think we need this coffee anymore. We've got those diamond crystallariums. I'm carrying around 134 triple shot espresso right now. I think it is time. I think it is time for us to complete the ancient fruit greenhouse. We're making triple shot espresso with diamonds because that makes sense. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Alright, good. We have completed the ancient fruit greenhouse. And I'm just gonna keep the coffee here. We'll take the kegs back with us. They'll go in the house. And that's where this new pattern comes in handy. Okay. The coffee. And the ancient seeds. Okay, we do want to take those with us to Ginger Island. The pirate's wife. We need to give that to Kent. Ginger sounds like Snowy did this morning as she just woke up. I mean, I think they were awake earlier, but they've been very quiet. She has not gotten her zoomies out yet, so they're going to happen at some point. And my guess is that's going to be very soon. Okay, there's our mini obelisk recipe. Linus picked us up. Linus picked us up. Demetrius, we've got the moonlight jellies tonight. That's right, that's right. We've got the moonlight jellies tonight. Okay, we'll do, what is it, 6 kegs. We'll make the rest of the kegs as well. Iron and copper. And oak resin. Alright. Nice. There she goes. She's flying all around, giving those wings a workout. I love that whenever maybe she didn't preen herself well enough this morning. Time for the moonlight jellies again. That went fast. Yes, yes. When you play 6 hours a day, when you play 6 hours a day, a year goes by pretty quick. We're still on year 2 right now. We're still in year 2. Let's see. All right. So, do we have that many ancient fruit? Just about. Oh, you know what? I won't do that. I'll wait for the kegs to be done. I'll just go ahead and place them now. The kegs are done. What am I talking about? Let's see there. And strawberries for the backup. All right. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Let me just harvest everything, and then we'll have a look at what the pattern should be. Okay, so Gramps will visit us when the new season starts. Yes, at the end of year 2. That'll be a year 3, day 1, when that happens. And generally, it's not an issue. I usually get the full thing immediately. We're not having any kids, by the way. Kids are not required for perfection. So, this room is not a kid's room. It's not technically a bachelor pad. Could be a horror experience having a ghost visit you. Absolutely. Children are imperfect, and that's not controversial. That's not even an insult. We're all imperfect. Children are just incomplete adults. They're just not there yet. All right. Our house keg empire is growing. And I have 2 child beds. Can I sell them? No, but I can throw them away. Wonderful house decor, yes. We're fighting mummies, skeletons, and shadow people, and many more. I think we can handle Grandpa's ghosts. Yeah, but those are monsters. Grandpa's creepy. Fight him? Oh no. I don't think that's what we're meant to do. Up, and the fish roe is ready. And Robin is not. Oh, our backpack is full. Robin is not currently working. Why is Robin not currently working? What is going on? What is going on? Octopus wants honey. I have that. Albacore wants clam. I have that. I have mussel. Millie bonked Professor. Yes, we don't fight Grandpa. Grandpa made all this possible. 5 void essence. Okay, void essence 5. 1 honey, 2 clams, and a mussel. Okay, but we do need to get up to Robin's first. So we're going nowhere today. Today is the entire day. You have muscle, I don't. She doesn't work because of the jelly. Oh no. Does that count? The moonlight jellies doesn't start until late. Does that count? Robin. Carpenter's shop. Shop closure. Shop is closed on Tuesdays. 4 p.m. on Fridays. Always closed on summer 18 for her doctor's appointment. It does not mention that it'll be closed today. Oh no, it does. The shop is also closed on all festival days. Well, poop. Well, poop. Nope, you're right. You're right. Oh, okay, that's a geode. These are minerals. Oh, I didn't see that. Is there a mod for it? For fighting Grandpa? Maybe you could write one. Fight him for that 4th candle. Maybe you could write it yourself, Professor. Let's see it. Don't give me ideas. Do it, do it, do it. I won't be playing it, but I'd love to see someone else play it. Gladiator Brawl Grandpa for your 4th candle. Grandpa Boss Fight Floor 300 Skull Caverns. Ooh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, I clicked the wrong button. Alright, so all the iron is made. We'll want some more copper to balance that out. And then we'll start making our iridium for profit from our Skull Cavern run. But right now, we need to take care of the shed. Instantly grants perfection. That's gotta be a hard quest. Oh, honey, clams, mussels, and void essence. All right. Honey. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Ginger. Where's the honey? Honey, clams, a mussel, and void essence. And it would never get perfection. Well, I mean, really, by the time you get to that point, thanks for the honey, you're welcome. By the time you get to that point, it's really just a matter of crafting 300 staircases or buying 300 staircases. All right. We're making progress. We're making progress. We do need to get Robin started on another thing, though. All right. What do we got? We've got angler, glacier fish, legend, mutant carp, super cucumber. That blue discus roe is a really pretty color. Love that your spouse in this game asks for less things than these fish do. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. That blue discus roe is a really pretty blue. I really like that. Let's see what else we got. Blobfish, I bet that's pretty valuable. Lava eel, yes. Sturgeon, all right. They are indeed needy fish, so they are. And that is exactly why this was a challenge. If it was easy, it would not be a challenge, right? Honestly, I mean, we're going for perfection here. It's going to be a long slog. 101 is, at this point, a completely made-up number that doesn't even mean anything. So I'm, at this point, we'll do the 101, but I think we might go further than that. I think by the time we get there, it's no longer going to be just about 101, because 101 doesn't actually mean anything. I think it's going to start being about kind of the same, going back to the Market Farmer Challenge, just rearranging the farm until we can fit the most number of fish ponds on the farm. I think that's kind of where I'm going with this. Just rearranging the fish pond until we can fit until we can say we're satisfied every single place that we could put a fish pond has a fish pond on it. I think we would get pretty far. When I did the Stardew Valley Farm Planner, I think it turned out being about 128. But given that we're going to be in this challenge for a while anyway, I think we might as well test the limits and find out how far we can go. Right? I think Moana is getting to me. I watched Moana the other day. I think Moana's getting to me. Yep, how far I'll go, exactly. So we'll see. I think that's what we'll do. is we'll probably finish this up. We'll get perfection. And then I'm going to not be completely satisfied because there will still be room on the farm. So I don't think it would take too much longer, honestly. Whoops, there was more row. Okay, so we definitely don't need another shed for quite a while. All right. Now, okay, now would be the time. Now would be the time to make the mini obelisk. I think that's what we'll do. We'll make that mini obelisk so that I can zap back and forth here. Okay. And what is it? It's gold and solar essence or something? 3 gold bar, 20 solar essence, 30 hardwood. Okay, we've made 2. So we can zap back and forth now. If I can remember to do it. We'll put... I don't want to block off the mailbox. I do want it to be right near that entrance, though. I don't think I want it right there. I think I'll slap it down here. A little bit away. So that I'm not that is a thing that I do. I constantly accidentally slap the mini obelisk when I'm running by. Okay. That should hopefully be decent money. Now I need to remember what the raccoon wanted. It was moss and something. It was moss and... was it oak resin? I'm going to bring all these. Because I can't remember what the other thing was. Still want to make a complaint that there's no fox-related items in this game. Discussing this last night. I mean, if you want to discuss all of the things that aren't in this game, it was bat wings. There's a lot of stuff that's not in this game. There's a lot of stuff that is in this game, though. That's a pretty, if you want to discuss all of the things that are not in this game, that's a long list. Millie is now lurking like a champ. Lurking is greatly encouraged. We love lurkers. Do your thing, Millie, we love you. Rural countryside, foxes would be perfect. That's true. Are foxes universal? I mean, first of all, this game does not take place on Earth that we know of. Are foxes universal to every rural countryside? I don't know that. I know I have foxes. Hey, Fred. Fennec foxes in the desert. There's Arctic foxes. We have red foxes here. Jungle tank. Kind of underwhelming there. We'll go see the moonlight jellies. Oh, hey, there's Kent. Oh, of course I'm not carrying the thing I need for him. Well, poop. Alright, let's go. Nope, till 10 p.m. Yeah, I guess foxes are most places. Is there anything that I actually want to do here? Or do I want to just watch the jellies? I kind of think I want to just watch the jellies. So what I'll do, I'll chat everybody up, and then I will turn the game sound up just a little bit. And we'll watch the moonlight jellies. Yes, I'll turn the game sound up just a little bit. I'm pretty sure I have the balance right for general gaming. But when there's something special... Alright. Well, the game is paused anyway, so I don't need to pause the game. Let me come over here. And we'll bring it up a decent little bit there. And if it's too loud, just let me know. And I'll just sip my tea while this is going. Is that good volume? The composing really is something special. Whoops. Sorry. If I click off the screen, it pauses the gameplay. The glow of summer has faded now, and the moonlight jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Alright, and I will go ahead and turn the game sound back down to where it was, or thereabouts. Alright. What is cat jam? What is cat jam? I have no idea what that is. Alright, and let's just fish until we pass out at the farm. It's been a while. It's been a while since we fished till we pass out at home. Whoops. Do not make jam out of cats. It was an emote, but they might have deleted it. Oh. Well, it definitely didn't come up on my screen. All I see is cat jam, which kind of threw me for a loop there. Hey, Ginger. Yeah, it is. It's cold enough outside that that tiny bit of snow has not melted yet, even though the sun is shining on it. That was quite the swing in temperature here. A pearl, a fish stew, and a shrimp cocktail. Cool. I might actually have to have a fire today. I haven't been needing to this past week or two. It's been nice and warm. I'm glad I did wait to do my pruning and and compassing. Yes, today might be the day to fire up the stove again. It's been very nice here lately, but this is a bit cold. The house is getting a bit chilly here. So that might be my evening. Pick out a movie to watch and light the fire. All right, so the shed, the shed can be a bit disappointing, even though that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for not a lot of money. The ancient fruit wine is, as with most playthroughs, going to end up being the bulk of our income in the latter half of the game. We definitely have made a lot of money with the fishing and with the roe, but the ancient fruit wine is going to start becoming our main income in the second half of this game. Alright, so we'll just do a little farm tour here. We'll do a count. 2, 4, 6. Oh, here you go, Shadow. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 41. Oh, I'm still so used to using the Alt Tab. I don't need to use Alt Tab anymore. Alright, 41 is our progress now. Somehow managed to keep a few stems of Ruscus happy on my work desk for over a month. Good job. I'm not familiar with Ruscus. What is Ruscus? Oh, I see. Well, that's neat. Butcher's broom. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Alright, so we are at 41 ponds. Things are going well. We've got these 2 guys that want the golden tablets. But other than that, things are going very well. We're moving along steadily and slowly. That concludes this bonus episode of Counting with Chill. The show will return soon in its second season. Yes. We will do some counting, I guess, every episode, because at some point I'm going to forget where I am and we're going to need to recount again. Let's see what friends are online here. Remy is on. T-Man is on, Wade is on, Bubsy is on. We visited Bubsy yesterday. Wade Lady is supposedly doing Palea. You know what? Why don't we go visit T-Man? He raided us last week. And he's playing some Stardew Valley. We'll go check him out. They were left over from the weekly bouquet I get my wife, and they keep staying green and happy. That's wonderful. I love those types of surprises, you know? You get something that you don't expect to last a long time, and it somehow does. Okay, I need to check into the, that first one. The first one's supposed to be for followers, and the second one's supposed to be for subscribers. So you can go ahead and copy that over. Let me just write this down. Follower raid message. Because I think the emotes don't actually transfer if you're just a follower. So I probably need to redo that. Alright, so we're going to raid over to T-Man. We're going to check him out. We were unable to raid T-Man at this time. Maybe he has raids turned off. Alright. In that case, I guess we'll go over to Wade Lady. She's playing Palea. She's quite cozy. She's very nice. I'm sure some of you already know Wade Lady. Looks like she's going over the patch notes right now, actually, which would be nice for some of you guys that play. So I'll take this moment to thank you guys. Thank you for chilling with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.